Okay, so it was a footballing weekend, wasn't it? The English Premier League ended in a very sad manner for those of us who are Manchester United supporters. But we have a better story than that. And behind me is Hansson Adomah. We're going to talk about the Ghanaian players and how they are doing the switch in readiness for the all-important November World Cup in Qatar. And what we're going to do tonight is that we're going to pick him, for instance. We'll talk about him, and then we'll show you the position on the field that he will play in case that he's able to complete the switch and is ready for the Black Stars call-up. Ibrahim Zebrilla will join me right now, and then we will talk about everything that has happened. So it was a footballing weekend. Before we get to Ghana, tell us about the drama that he had.
Very dramatic. The English Premier League final day always comes along with a lot of drama. You think it has been scripted.
This one looks like it was scripted. And it's,
season by season.
They benefit a lot from this, don't they? The English Premier League. The drama is incessant. It's always so good. And you heard what Wayne Rooney said about 2012 drama involving City. He's questioning the credibility of Queen's Park Rangers and the way they played in that game. But that's about Wayne Rooney. So this is the league table.
Yeah, so this is the final.
This is how it concluded.
This is how it concluded yesterday. Okay. With City winning by just a single
So first
point.
Relegation is Burnley, Watford, Norwich. They're gone.
Yes.
All right.
And then Champions League is Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. I know you don't want to hear about Champions League because
I know Man United are going to make. Well, but there's what if Liverpool win the Champions League?
If Liverpool win the Champions League, that sport will go to a different country. The
really?
Sport, yes, it will go to a different. They don't.
It will not make five English teams.
It will go to a different country. So now, what UEFA does is that there are some countries who do not get automatic qualification unless someone who has already qualified wins.
Oh, I see.
Like last season, Chelsea won it and that also qualified. And
so the Arsenal fans who are hoping that Liverpool will win on Saturday, they should forget it.
They won't get it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Get it.
So it ended this way.
Yes, it ended this way. Arsenal, Man United, Europa League, and then West Ham Conference, UEFA Conference League. That's how it ended yesterday.
Arsenal, Man United, Thursday Champions League. That's how they call it.
Yes.
It is Thursday Champions League.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
So let's move on. Give us the details.
So yesterday, we all knew going into it was only one point difference between City and Liverpool, with City having the better goal difference. And so Liverpool needed City to lose or draw, so that when they win, then they will be crowned winners. So going into halftime, City were down by a goal to nil, and Liverpool were also drawing 1-1 with Watford. That is after Watford took the lead and then Liverpool equalized. So at this point, they had equaled with the same points.
So who was going to win? If the game had ended that way, who was going to win the title?
City were going to win because they had a better goal difference. They had a plus 71 goal difference and Liverpool had 66.
I see. So why were Liverpool fans excited at halftime?
So
at this rate, City were losing 1-0 at the time when I was monitoring commentary.
Yes.
Liverpool were 1-1.
1-1.
So if it's same point and City go through at that stage.
Yes, they would have won.
So why was the Etihad so quiet at that time? And the Anfield was celebrating.
Down. They were down and they didn't know what to expect. And things even changed, became worse when they went down by 2 goals. When they went by 2 goals to 0. So
at that stage, there was a lot of celebration at Anfield.
Yes, there were a lot of celebration.
At that stage, who goes through? City. So
at that stage,
2-0 and 1-1. Who goes through?
Liverpool wins.
Why? On goal difference?
No, and that's Liverpool would have won by 1 point because City wouldn't have gained any point because they are flaws, but Liverpool would have gained an additional point. So it would have still be the same.
Yeah, it should be the same.
1-1. Yes, at 1-1.
At 1-1, 2-0.
Yes.
City still go through.
City still go through.
Are you sure?
Yes. At 1-1, then City lose.
Yeah.
City will still win with goal difference by 2 goals. So when it was 2-0, Liverpool were still playing 1-1 until Mohamed Salah came in.
To score.
Yeah, so when Mohamed Salah was coming in, he knew the results of City to be 2-0, and he knew that a win for Liverpool will give them will win them the championship, the Premier League. You know, we win the Premier League. Then Gundogan came in for this thing. When Gundogan came in, then he scored. So this was this was the third goal that he scored.
That was amazing.
Amazing.
And the celebration was just ecstatic.
Yes. So this was very interesting. So when Mohamed Salah, he didn't know what was happening at Etihad because when he was coming onto the pitch, it was 2-0. And in his mind, it would almost be impossible for City to come from 2 goals down to win.
Oh, I
see. So
immediately
he scored the goal. He thought that was the winning.
His celebration was wild.
His celebration was wild. So it took someone from the stands to tell him that it is 3-2 at the Etihad.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yes.
So that's what it says. Liverpool fans had to tell Mo Salah that Man City had already gone ahead by the time he scored. Oh, I see.
Because when he was coming on, it was 2-0.
Oh, so he was very excited.
He was very excited. So when he was told that, then you look at his reaction now.
Oh, yes, I get it.
You see, it was very so because when he was coming in, he knew 2-0. So his task was to just come and score, win the game, and they will be champions. Because the best they would have thought then would have been a 2-2 for City. And that would have still won them.
If they had won. So when he got the second goal.
Yes, he thought that was it.
And the guy told you that.
And the guy was telling
that
no, it's 3-2 in its heart. It's 3-2. His mood just completely.
That's the English Premier League.
That was the drama.
Wow.
Drama in the English.
Okay, so this is how it ended. Let's go. Let's get to the Ghanaian story, and then the viewers. That's the English Premier League. Now we're going to the Ghanaian story, where he's going to lead us into where we are with the players who want to play for Ghana and the players that Ghana want them to play for us. We'll begin with Hansson Adomah. I think he's the most popular one, and he's the one in whom Ghanaians believe his talent. So let's talk about him. So that's Hansson Adomah. Give us a story.
So this is the situation for Hansson Adomah. Hansson Adomah, we have heard that he has agreed to come, but we know he has played for the Three Lions. He has played 3 times for them, and according to the FIFA rule, if you are not yet 21, the only way that you can switch nationality is if you have not played more than 3 games, competitive games, for the other federation which you want to switch from. And we know Hansson Adomah has played 3 times already for the Three Lions. And so that was if he had played 4, it would have been impossible for him to switch. So he has played 3. And there's another rule to that. If you play a 3 game, there must be a 3-year gap. A 3-year gap between the last match that you played for the federation you want to switch from. And his last game for the Three Lions was against Kosovo on the 17th of November 2019, which means that this year will be the 3rd year, and the 17th of November this year will be exactly the 3rd year that he has played that game, and by that time he would have been ready to switch nationality back to Ghana. So that's his story. So right now what he is waiting for that 3 years to reach, we don't know if the process will be started before the time gets, or we'll have to wait for the 17th to wait before the process will start. And we are aware that Ghana's first game at the World Cup is on the 24th of November. So if the process starts on the 17th, we don't know if it will be, if we don't know the decision that GFA will take, whether they will have to take him there and start the process, or it's allowed for them to start the process. But they can start the process now,
and then on 17th November, he's ready to play.
Yeah,
the game is on 24th. He'll be ready for the game.
Yes, that's for FIFA.
Can he play a friendly before then?
A friendly, as for a friendly,
he just cannot play competitive games.
Yeah, it's not a competitive game. So as for friendly,
that's good enough.
But we don't know if, because at the moment he's not destined to switch, because the time is not due. So he's not eligible to switch. So we don't know if FIFA will agree for the process to start at the time that he's not eligible, or it will have to start when he's eligible to switch.
Oh, so I get the point you're making. He becomes eligible to switch after the 17th of June.
17th of November.
Yes. Now, 17th of November to 24th November.
Yes.
Is just 3 and 4, 7 days, 1 week.
Yes.
The process will be longer than 1 week. That's the point you're making.
Yes.
So the process can start, and then it can kick in when he's qualified.
Yes, we don't know whether FIFA will agree.
I think that's the most reasonable. That's the most reasonable to do.
So
if the guy has a an intention to switch, they can allow that to go on.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he can play friendly matches for Ghana up until the 24th.
We hope so.
Okay. What kind of player is he? Tell us.
So Hansson Adomah is normally an attacking winger who plays from the right. He is a winger for Chelsea. He plays from the right, from the junior sides, and playing for the English junior national teams. He's always played for. So you look at this season, these are the positions that he's played. When Tuchel first came to Chelsea, Tuchel tried him at the right side of defense. Because he was playing a 3-back, so he used him as his right back, who will also be playing as the number 7. So this way Tuchel played him first. So you look at this website, whoscored.com, they scored him 7.3 when he played at that position. And he can also play on the wing. He can also play on the left side of attack. That's the wing. That where he can, because he's a right-footed player, when he's playing in here, he'll have to cut in and put in a cross. He can also, and
he was scored 7.28 there.
Yes, he was scored 7.28.
That's the far left wing.
Yes, far left wing. And he can also play the attacking side. He's also played side that's
like the arrowhead.
Yes, he's also played side for the junior national team. He's not really played that for Chelsea, but he's played that for when he was at the Chelsea academy and also the English national team, the junior side. So that's the positions that he's very strong at playing. And you look at his strength over here, crossing. He was scored very strong by whoscored.com. Key passes strong. Holding onto the ball strong, dribbling strong, tackling strong. And no major weakness was found in his play by whoscored.com. Okay. So that's Colin Hansson Adomah. Usually at this season statistics, he's played 3 matches, Champions League 3 matches, 2 as a substitute, and the Premier League 11 games. So let's look at if we plot the Ghana formation, where will we put Colin Hansson Adomah? That's the right wing. Although we can also use him
as an offensive winger.
Yes. And what we've seen since Tuchel came was that he's tried him at this position before. So he's a player who is very flexible that you can use on the right.
But he's right-footed.
But he's
right-footed.
He's right-footed.
But he can also play on the left. So you can shift him up here.
You can shift him up there.
Okay.
And in this situation, you always have to be cut in before you can put in a cross. Cut in and put in a cross or shoot towards goal.
Maybe you should put out on the TV for the viewers to see. Let's show them what we're talking about. Okay, so there you see Callum Hansson. What's his first name?
Callum Hansson
Adomah is. You can see him on the. So Ghana is defending the goal to your left side of your screen, and we are attacking the right-hand side goal of your screen. So if you look on the wing, you see 3 wingers, and we're going to be explaining that as we move along. You will see Daniel Amate, Tariq Lamptey, and Hansson Adomah. He's going to play in the offensive position. The guy that I think we really, really need. If the Black Stars look like this, it will look very, very different. Let's go and talk about Hansson Adomah, Tariq Lamptey.
So let's do Tariq Lamptey. Yeah. So what we are hearing is that Tariq Lamptey, because he has not played for the 3 Lions before, his process will be quite simpler. If you read the FIFA law, his process will be quite simpler. We've had it with Dennis Odoi, who also played the last qualifier that he also played the junior national team of the Netherlands, but his switch was also quite simpler because he's never played for the senior side. So we are expecting that, we've heard that he's also agreed and has also gotten his passport. That's one document that you must get to show that you are a nationality of that country. That's one of the documents that FIFA really need to show that you are a nationality of that country. So he's gotten that, and so his process we've heard that it should start, and it shouldn't be surprising if he's in the next call-up. That's if FIFA is able to fasten up the thing and fasten up the process and agree for his switch. It's possible that he could be in the next call-up.
Let's know about him. What kind of player is he?
So Callum Hansson, he plays on the right side of defense. He's normally plays at the right side of defense. You know, he played at Chelsea. He also played at Chelsea Academy, and he played Chelsea senior side one game against Arsenal, where Chelsea were down by a goal to nil. When he came in, he changed the complexion of the game completely, and Chelsea ended up winning the game by 2-1. That was when he was really discovered, and a lot of people got to know him. So after that, Chelsea wanted to keep him, but because he saw the likelihood of not getting much playing time, he decided that he was going to move to Brighton and Hove Albion. And he moved over there, and since moving there, this season he's got a lot of playing time, but he has also been worried with a lot of injuries. He's gone for long-term injuries. So these are the positions that he can play at the right side of defense. He can also, at Brighton, sometimes he's used as a right winger too. Whenever they are in
offensive, right?
Yes, offensive, because he's very, very quick. He's a very quick player. So sometimes they also use him as a right winger, and he has also played at the attack before at the Chelsea Academy. Yes,
but he's right-footed as well.
Yes.
Okay, why are we going to put him in the Ghana setup? Why are we going to put him?
So let's look at his strength. His strength really is with his tackling.
Okay.
His strength is with his tackling, but he's weak when it comes to concentration for full 90 duration of the game. His area duels.
That's an African disease.
Yes, his area duels. He's also weak with his area duels, of course, because of his height.
He's not too tall.
Yes.
He's under 5 feet. He's 5 and a little bit.
Yes.
He's under 6 for sure.
So he's weak with that, and his finishing is also very poor. And his discipline, he has gotten a lot of yellow cards whenever he's playing. So let's look at where he will be on the Ghana sheet in case he's to play. So right side. So this formation is taken into consideration. Ghana is playing a 3-back, 3-back system. That's 3 center backs. And
but when you are playing a 3-back, you bring these 2 closer because they stand in front of the goalkeeper so that he can go back and still do his lateral thing. Your formation is a bit confusing.
Yes, so you see
the 3 should be closer so that the fullback can still be a fullback.
No, they're not closer. You see the 3-back system, although they are all playing center back, those one at the left and one at the right, they also take charge of the left side of defense. So whenever there's a ball coming here, everyone moves this way. So this one will go to the left side, this will move like this will move, and this will come this way. Whenever the ball is attacking, is attacking towards the way, then they move this way. So Mohamed Salisu is a left-footed defender. He's a left-footed centre-back. So it will be best if he is on the left side.
Okay, and Jikunu will play in the central.
Will play in the central.
And you expect Amate to play.
Yes, because we've seen
that's how he plays
at
Leicester.
We've seen him play right backs, sometimes at Leicester, and even at the Black Stars when our right back got injured, he played at the right back.
Why is the Obroni who came for the Nigeria game?
Dennis Odoi.
Yes.
We are expecting if Tariq Lamptey is to come, Dennis might drop to the bench because Dennis is a bit old in his age, and so he's not too quick. He's very experienced. He knows how to win the balls, but when it comes to going forward, he's not too quick because of his age. He's grown up a bit. So it will all be dependent on the kind of player the coach wants.
Okay.
If the coach wants...
So Tariq Lamptey will be here. Let's talk about Inaki.
Inaki Williams.
That's two of them was one person.
Inaki Williams and Nico Williams.
Are they their brothers? Okay.
Yes,
and they play in...
They play for Atletico Bilbao in Spain.
In Spain, okay.
And so the story with Inaki Williams is that Ghana has been chasing him for a very long time. Kwesi Nyantakyi's era, they chased him, but they couldn't get him. He has also played for the Spanish national team before, but it wasn't in a competitive game. He played once for them in a friendly game. He even came in the second half for that game in a friendly game. And since then...
But anyone who gets a call up to the Spanish national team, that's a big deal. Black boy gets a call up to a heavily talented Spanish national team. Yes. That's a big deal.
So it's Vicente Del Bosque at that time, the coach who won them the World Cup. So since then, he's not gotten any call up again, but he's played for the junior national team of Spain too. So he has always said that he does not feel much Ghanaian, and he will wish that someone who feels more Ghanaian will be given the opportunity. He does not want to take the opportunity from someone who is more Ghanaian than him.
Who's Ghanaian among his father?
Both parents.
Both parents are Ghanaian. Williams.
Ghanaians, yes.
Okay.
And he's someone who comes to Ghana a lot. He eats Ghanaian food a lot. In fact, he's one player. He has the record for playing the longest La Liga games. About 3 seasons now, he's never missed a La Liga game. He's played all the games for Atletico Bilbao, about 3 seasons or 4 seasons now. And it's a record that he has. And he hardly goes for injuries. And when his mom was asked why his son hardly goes for, he said because he eats a lot of Ghanaian foods. And that's why...
that makes him healthy and strong.
That's what
where is he going to play if he gets him, if we get him?
So we see him, Atletico Bilbao use him at the forward.
Oh, he's an arrowhead striker.
Yes, arrowhead striker. You look at his strength, key passes, the final passes that will cause goals. He's very strong with that. But his weakness, offside awareness, he's not too aware when it comes to his positioning, not to be offside, holding onto the ball, and defensive contribution. So his defensive contribution...
He doesn't fall back.
Yes, he doesn't fall back much. So let's look at where he's going to play. So he's going to play the position that we've known Jordan, Ayew, Asamoah Gyan, and the rest to have played. That's where we are seeing that he could play. Although he can also play on the right side and the left wing.
Is he a right-footed player?
He's a right-footed player. He's a right-footed, so he can play on the right side and left. But his brother is a left-footed player, Nico Williams.
Okay, so let's talk about his brother, and then we can wrap it up for today and continue.
So that's Nico Williams.
That's Nico, yeah?
Yeah, so
nice
Nico,
guy.
he just came in.
Are they twins?
No, they are not twins.
Okay.
This is the junior one.
How old is he?
He's 19.
Okay.
19. So he just came into the scene last season when he had opportunity to play for Atletico Bilbao in some few matches. And he has never really made any comments about switching to Ghana. But what we are hearing is that their parents have finally agreed that 2 of them can switch nationality to Ghana. So we are seeing, and he has also played for the junior national team, the Spanish junior national team before. He's also played some matches for them and scored goals for them. So he will also have to go through the process of nationality switch. If he had not played for them at all, then the only thing he would have needed is to get a Ghana passport, and then directly he can play. He wouldn't have need to go through the process of nationality switch at all. But since he's played for the junior national team, he'll have to go through the process, but it wouldn't be that tedious because he's never played for the senior national team. And this is the positions that he plays. He can play at the right wing and the left wing.
What are his strengths?
So his strength, through balls. That's the final balls to score. Final ball to the striker to score.
So the assist balls?
Yes, the assist balls.
That's his strength?
Yes, that's what WhoScored.com, that's the website, they scored him. Dribbling, he's also strong with his dribbling.
Because he can't cross, he can't finish.
But his weakness is crossing, finishing, defensive contribution.
No, but that's not good. For the World Cup, you need total commitment.
Yes, we need that kind of. Everyone must be committed, coming back to help the defense, and especially if you are playing at the wing, you have to help the wing back a lot.
I see.
So that's Nico Williams. He starts for the season. He's played 34 times this season. That's about 1,330 minutes. So that's the story of them. So if you come to where he will play, the left side of the attack wing. As you look at this formation, it will mean that you have to work a lot because you have to support the central midfield.
But that's where the data says that he's weak at.
Yes.
But we'll manage that.
So we expect that even if he comes into the national team, he wouldn't be a starter. Because we have great wingers. We have Kamaldeen Sulemana, we have Usman Bukhari, we have Joseph Pentel, we have a lot of wingers.
On the left side?
Yes, on the left side. The thing with wingers is that they can play at both sides.
Both sides, yeah. These days.
These days. The Iron Robin is left, but he's mostly used at the right because he can cut in and play from there.
Yeah.
So the thing with wingers is that they can play both sides.
On both sides of the
Yes, and recently we've had a lot of wingers in our team. And so coming to the team, it will be very difficult for him to be a starter in the team.
I see. We'll get back to the Black Stars again, and that's our sports story. Today, that's a story for now. That's the latest about the Black Stars. So we will maybe one more. The Manchester United coach.
Yes. So Manchester United coach Erik ten Hag.
What is he saying?
He was at the stadium yesterday. Incoming. So this was Sky reported yesterday when the game was happening. Manchester United and Crystal Palace. He was at the stadium with his new assistant, two of them, and he has already started talking big and threatening the two sides who are dominating the Premier League now. Today he held a press conference, today Monday, at the Manchester United's home ground, and he said he was asked about Manchester City and Liverpool, and he said, I admire both of them, Man City and Liverpool. They play fantastic football, but eras come to an end. So he's threatening that a new era has come to the Premier League. And
which is him?
Yes.
I see.
He's going to end the eras of Guardiola and
what does he bring in?
We'll see. So he's coming along with his two assistants, which has also been confirmed by Manchester United today, Michel van der Gaag and Steve McLaren. Yes, he'll be coming with them, and he'll also be working with them. So he was also asked about Cristiano Ronaldo today, whether Cristiano Ronaldo has a part in his team, and he said, of course. And they asked him which parts Cristiano Ronaldo will be bringing on board, and he said goals, which means that he has a lot of faith in Cristiano Ronaldo, and he will be in his plans for his tenure as the Manchester United.
Did they ask him about Harry Maguire?
Yes, they did. They asked him about the captains, and he said he will meet the team and speak to them, and they will decide on every other thing. He cannot talk. He will not say everything in public. He has to meet the team, and he will speak to them. So these are some of the quotes today. The confidence is that I have a good feeling with the people around the club, and we have a plan, and now it's about getting the plan done to get it into process. Yes.
I see.
I have high expectations from myself and from my squad. They have to give their best every day, and good is not good enough. So he has already started speaking to the players.
Okay, so that's our football story from Ibrahim Zebrilla. We'll be back.